holding it now. Yeah, so low could get lower. There's nothing like oh, is it streaming? I think it is, or I hope it is. There's nothing like something is cheaper or it's cheaper at this rate. When it's bear market, the market is telling you that there's too much money awash with the market. And of course, if you look at what the Fed, what the guy said yesterday, there's gonna have to destroy the markets for a little bit. There's gonna be pain. So, why would you want to contribute to the pain with your own money by saying, yeah, it's looking cheap, it's looking tasty. So sometimes just wait it out. The only ones I tend to buy are just for my children, because I know that these guys, they don't need it for another 18 years, etc. Does that make sense? So
Yeah.
that's the only thing I do. But other than that, I don't care. Nothing is too tasty right now, because they will destroy the markets, and they will destroy the market. They will destroy your money with it, and you don't want that happening. So please don't be in a haste to spend that money. It's something I need to say to myself. I hate seeing money. I just want to put it somewhere. But don't be in a haste. Just hold that dollars, especially hold it, and don't touch it. So let me share my screen back again. Oh, look, just now as we're talking, this is alert USD JPY. Did you say short? JPY, I think is a short that just came in now. Let's see. Yep, I set the trigger to short. So Diola, like this morning, I'm just gonna go back to what we're talking about in a minute. So if my shorts triggers or buy, I don't just buy, I visit again. Am I still happy at that price? Because what if it's rallying and you're just saying it's a short? So you don't want to short halfway. Make sure you revisit and look. This is the thing. I set to short here about 145.4 or so, and I missed it. And then I looked at it here again, and I said, you should short. So I'm still gonna wait a little bit more. Okay, so that was it. Because look, it's been going up. But one thing is this, I think I mentioned that Japan tends to short their own currency, the government, because so that they look cheaper, because everybody's raising interest rates. If they are doing that, then they have no edge. Okay, we're gonna do we're gonna do the opposite of what our main clients are doing. So we're gonna look cheaper, and you can be buying from us. Because if you look at the yen is about, I don't even know how much it is, quite to the dollar. It's not like they cannot, their currency, yen to dollar. It's not like, yeah, or dollar to yen. Look, 142. So it's not like they cannot devalue and make it stronger because they have a strong economy, but this works for them. So it's all tactics. So which is why, yen has been at an all-time high. So if you think you want to short it, it's been taken out. Look, it's been taking people out. It's taken me out a few times, I'm not going to lie, because it just keeps cracking all-time high from what day is this? November 2021. It's been going all-time high. So you want to be patient with this, because Port Harcourt is a bit far.
I'm sorry, Bringa. Are you talking about USD JPY, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So what America's always been helping Japan when it comes to the currency crisis, but for some reason this year they chose not to help them because everybody's in trouble. So I guess, and Japan they have a way of, there's quite a few manipulation going on in the market, but there you go. All right. So going back to what we're saying, so C3.ai. So like I said, just be patient. Low can get lower, especially when you look at the chart and something's doing this, and something's doing this. It's coming down like this. This is a falling knife. Okay. If you bought here, you say, okay, at least I bought here. I didn't know. But this is a falling knife. There's no evidence. There's no green to say there's a respite. You see that? Nothing here. Okay, let's be greedy. The last 2 hours. So look, every 2-hour candle is just sell. Only these two tried to, but look at this guy, took them all out. Okay, look, 1 hour. Every 1 hour, it's been what? People don't care. See that? So you've got to be patient. Be patient. Don't. One of the traders I listen to a lot. He says he doesn't care about buying the bottom because he doesn't buy the bottom. Why do you want to buy the bottom? Let it show that it's got strength. Okay, then you can move on. But if this might be a fake out, or if you bought it here, then you back down. Then it's just a bigger bag. So you want to be patient. So general sentiment, right? And this is a growth stock. General sentiment is what's going down. So don't be a hero. Just wait. Let the whole, at least see inflation say it's coming down to 6%, 4%. Fine. Because yesterday, what the Fed guy kept saying, Powell, was, I will keep going until it gets to 2%. I don't think it's bluffing until it gets to 2, until it gets to 2. It kept saying that. Okay. So why are we not just going to be patient? Some people say, oh, remember there was a time I put there that it might pivot because that's what the general, everyone was saying. I don't know, but I wouldn't buy thinking with hope that he's going to pivot until he pivots, because nobody sees what he writes until he reads them out. So sometimes they say it leaks. I don't know, but so let's have some patience with this. But anyway, so that's something. And we've been talking about some of the things that we do wrong, especially which I mentioned. I tend to overtrade. I gave an instance. Was a few days ago. I said I made 73 trades, 59 were winners, 14 were losses, and I still overall lost money overall. I mean, you know, I got my report for the week saying I'm 72%, you know, positive in my trades, and I'm still a losing trader because one thing I saw, guys, if you're making, so I sometimes I get busy, I make a lot of calls out like today. You don't have to take everything, maybe one or two, and that's fine. Even maybe just one or even nothing. Okay, so, and this is something I think it was Diola I discussed it with as well. You know, I get profitable in the morning and then I keep finding something. Let it come to you. Even if it doesn't, even if it comes to you, sometimes know when to say, stop. Why did I say this? Let me go to the psychology side. Okay, mentally, your brain can only make 2 good decisions in one day. Am I making sense? I read that in a book regarding trading. Mentally, your brain can only make 2 good decisions in one day. So why? And we make, and think about it, our brain makes decisions every minute. Decision to blink, decision to, you know, clip my finger, to do this, to clap, to do anything. But you only want to make 2 conscious ones that make sense. I mean, all this clipping, if somebody says, how did your meeting go? You're not going to say it was clapping, it was this, because that doesn't make sense to you. It's only what you learn from here. So anytime, anything after those 2 decisions, it weakens and weakens and weakens and weakens. And that's why overtrading is bad, because you make those 2 solid trades and then you overtrade, and you realize the quality goes down as you go. So that's something you all need to monitor. If you do it, you know, if you're like me, please, you know, which is what I say, don't listen, don't do what I do, do what I say. Very important, because I'm still learning to do what I am saying as well. We're humans, after we've all got emotions. What do they say? The prostitute's thinking about holiness, and the pastor is thinking about sex. And that's just the way life is. Okay, so we tend to do the opposite of what we think. We just train ourselves to be better traders and to be disciplined. And it's something we are learning. When I'm not disciplined, like today, I'm trading very small position. My profit is like 50 cents, $1, and that's it. So, you know, learn to do that. So that's overtrading is one, and then oversizing. Don't try and make all the money in one day. So that way, even if you lose, it's not too huge. Okay. Somebody gave me one to check today. It was a good trade, but I said to him, I think he was wanted me to take a long. It was a trade taken on a 5-minute. I didn't take it, by the way, but I think it was something I could have taken from here to here. And I said, to be honest, there's no good risk reward for me. It wasn't even up to that. It was lower than that. And I said, no, I'm not taking it. And he said, oh no, but it printed. So yeah, it printed, but why am I going to risk my account for this? You know, if I want to take, if I want to be doing my 0.01 lot size, then I'll say, yeah, it did. Oh, well done, thanks. But it doesn't make sense. So, you know, which is why sometimes if you want to be a good trader holding trades, then of course you want to be risking $1 to make 50 or to make 10, not risking $1 to make 20 cents. Then, I mean, yes, you can scalp. Hey, Yoruba will say if you want to eat a snail, make sure you eat the one that has eggs. You know, let's take quality trades. Very important. Okay, so today I kind of just rambled into conversation, and the other thing I said is regarding the markets coming down. General sentiment is still down. Inflation is still up. no matter what the market does. Unfortunately, if you know, the rumors out there, people saying, oh, we're gonna just learn to live with 4%. Well, until the Fed says that, I won't believe that. You know, 2% if we are, if they keeps, because it kept saying 2%. They asked him so many questions, said that, yeah, we just want to get it back to 2, want to get it back to 2. But you know, what are you looking at? In 18 months, they printed, you know, 75% of all the money in the economy. They printed it out in 18 months. It's going to take a while to take out, to take back. I mean, you're used to buying your this bottle at $10. Now somebody's saying you're going to have to get used to buying it at $1. So, you know, it's going to take a while for you to say, Omo, I'm going to lose all this money. I'm going to destroy all this market. So it's going to take a while. So guys, the market is very, very serious. It's facing extremely serious challenges right now. Unfortunately, this is our generation. There's a war on the horizon, and it's not just America, okay? It's worldwide. Look at pounds, almost, the sterling is almost $1 to $1, almost 1. And somebody asked me a question today, actually said, oh, does that mean Naira is going to get stronger? And I said, no, it doesn't mean that. And let me show you why in a minute. So if you look at Naira dollar, let me look at it over 5 years, and I'm going to look, zoom in more. Can I see all time, for example? This is 1971 days GBP USD. There's one that gives me all time. Is it Oanda? This is 1971. Oh no, GBP USD. Or was it Pepperstone? Just give me a second. No, Pepperstone. Do you know what? Let me just stick to this, for example. So if you look at this, okay, you can see the trend on the dollar, on the pound, on the sterling. The sterling's been coming down, of course. And remember, the same way as crypto, what is backing the sterling? The days of the colonial masters, and everybody's leaving the UK. So the power gets weaker, and it gets weaker and weaker. And then the Queen died, Queen that people took serious. Of course, you're going to expect some of the powers to diminish. At this point here, we left the EU. Somewhere here, we diminished again. So UK power is getting diminished, the more diminished. If Scotland said they want to leave, guess what's going to happen? The more and more. So I'm not saying we're not going to rally back, but overall, you know, so we're not going to get to all this level anymore. Never, except UK starts some 419 again and starts taking over the whole world again, just to increase the territory. But it's going to take a while. But so I can't remember what I said to that point. Yeah. So I said it doesn't mean Naira is gonna increase. Now let me tell you why. Because you can see GBP coming down. Let's look at USD all time. What is this? 67 DXY. So if you look at the USD, I don't know why it's not giving me everything. There's one that gives me a lot more. Is this one? No, I think it's the index. Okay, good. Look at the dollar. Okay, says I don't know why they'll keep giving 67. So this is the dollar. The dollar is coming up, right? It doesn't matter. We're only interested in the last few days, years. Look, the dollar has been strengthening, and we saw the sterling. The sterling has been what? Coming down on the other side. Okay, so dollar is supposed to be cheaper right now, which it is. Okay, or sorry, pound's meant to be cheaper. Dollar is meant to be expensive, but dollar is also facing inflation at home. Okay, so while pounds is getting cheaper, dollar's getting a bit more expensive due to inflation. But then also, both of them are fighting to regain the value. Okay, interest rates, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. But Naira is going to get more expensive because what is Naira doing to combat that? Doesn't look like it's a lot. Does that make sense? And that's why Naira is always going to still keep going lower. Unfortunately, we can't see Naira here. Or can we? No, we can't. Or let's leave the AGN. Oh, well, you can see Naira to dollar, USDT. And yeah, as you can see, look at the charts. It feels like it's cheating. Can you see? I don't even know what happened here, but maybe here they thought Nigeria was going to collapse. And then they thought it was a FUD. But you can see Naira is just, is beating the all-time highs, right? So Naira is not going to get lower until at any point in time at all. So that's something you need to take into consideration if you think pounds getting weaker, dollars getting weaker, but naira is definitely not going to get weaker. And most of the currencies are floating into dollars. That's another reason why dollars getting more expensive actually. So most currencies here, they sell off, they put into dollars. You sell your stocks, you put into dollars. You sell your commodities, you put the money into dollars. You sell anything, people are just piling it into what? Into USD. And that's the problem why this is. So this has got a lot that's resting on it, a lot. And a lot of current currencies rest on it. So it's really difficult. But anyway, before we wrap it up, let's talk about your trade. So I think, let me just quickly mention these two trades. This one here, I'm still in it. It hasn't played out yet since morning, but it's beginning to AUD CHF here, but it's beginning to, I think it was a short I took on it as well. I think we called it in the group. I didn't buy it from the top, but look at this thing here. This is inappropriation of price. Okay, they have to clean up this mess. Okay, this is you could tell this is what what's it called, the market makers, this is when they do a buy and they've left themselves exposed. So okay, market is a buy and sell. You can't just buy. Okay, so whether you like it or not, I'm going to hold this anyway. It's going to come in and clean up half of this mess just to make this thing balance. Otherwise, there'll be trouble. So I'm still holding it anyway. So that's something I will mention this morning.
Just a minute. I'm sorry. Are you using your candles? Are you using Hikinashi?
Yes, Hikinashi, normal candles.
Okay. Okay.
I tend to use normal
Because
candle. I used to use Hikinashi alone, but sometimes when I see gaps, Hikinashi gives the real price as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. I'm
is,
saying that because the last candle there is turning green, so I thought
yes,
maybe
yes.
it's
No,
not
you're
showing
right.
on the Hikinashi.
This is Hikinashi. This is the real candle. So yeah, Hikinashi tends to give you a summary, an average, compared to real candles, which gives you what it is. So
Okay.
but yeah, so this is what I'm using. But you can see what I mean. Why are we here? Look at that. Okay, it's literally it's come here, testing it again. It might reject it, but of course it's gonna test it. And when it tests it, we're gonna have to go, and then we have to come here. Look at this here.
Okay.
At this point here, there's a huge debate. See, they just wouldn't. They just want to hold. But like it or not, we're gonna have to sell and come in and tap. This guy is here. We definitely would have to come in here. There's a huge inappropriation going on. It doesn't make sense. So I mean this one, and also gold, which I mentioned today, all day today. XAU USD, let's gold. I'm out of gold, by the way, but look, it's the same play. Can you see that? I think I've mentioned this to you guys before. Look at this huge one here. The markets, because it depends on the time frame that you're using, guys. Please be careful. Okay, so if you're trading on 15 minutes or whatever, make sure you do all your assessment on the 15 minutes. So this is gold. Okay, they left themselves too exposed. They try to clean it up here, but and that's why they look again in the process. They left themselves exposed. Just huge buys. When you see such huge long candles like that, there's problem. They will try to clean it back up. Okay, and it will come down. It will come down, as you can see. But even if you look at the trend, what's the trend doing? If you draw it as sorry, it's been a lower high. Okay, lower high, and that's it. So it's going to come down. And what he hasn't been able to do, as you can see here, is he hasn't been able to take out this low. Okay, he's tried it once, bounced, tried it again, but he's gonna have to try it again. He has to come down because there's a lot of mess to clean up below. So, and this is just ploys to take people out and fake people out into thinking, yeah, I'm not selling or whatever it is. But anyway, it's gonna come and take people out eventually. So and if you look at it when we woke up this morning, oh yeah, that's what they've been trying to clean up actually. So today, 22nd, yeah, this is it. How are you just gonna go from 58 to 78? I was watching it. I looked away 2 minutes to take the phone to answer my phone and came back. I'm like, what's happened? Yeah, this is it. No, this was yesterday. Oh, it happened yesterday too. Look, and that's the thing about gold. I'm like, oh wow. So thank God I haven't called it in the group yet. I wanted to call it for a long, I wanted to say wait, but I wanted to say confirmation, but he didn't even wait for confirmation. He just ran. And all this happened between 8 o'clock to 8:15, 15 minutes. Can you see that? It cleaned up. So, came down and yeah, but it's definitely it's gonna come back down now. It's tested it up here. There's money here, liquidity. It's cleaned up these guys there who did not take profit. Who are saying I'm holding to 5,000. It's cleaned them up. It's gonna sell back to people like us. But anyway, I'm no longer in. So anyway, are you in gold or oil or anything? What trades do you want us to review just before we call it a day or an evening? Samuel, let me start from there. Samuel, how's your trade going?
Yeah, it's been fine. I'm currently in the AUD-CHF, but
Oh, okay, good.
so some weeks ago I told you I got into China A50.
Yes.
So I think I shorted that from 13.6 and it's still going down. So I'm still holding that.
For weeks now, you're still in it.
Yeah, I think I've made up to 400% or so. Not sure.
You know this boy and Naomi. If you can just teach me how to hold. The only thing I'm holding right now is my children. I don't know how to hold anything else. Amazing. I would have been out. I would have been out. Yeah, I would have been out.
From 13.4 to current price. Yeah.
13.4. Amazing. Please send us I was going to send us a postcard. Send us something in the group because let's see your. Yeah, no, look, if he loses this, it's coming here. And China is having their own problem, lockdown, da. Oh my God, goodness gracious me, amazing. Inside hindsight 2020 from February last year. And this is me. Once it does this, that's it. Wow, amazing though. Well done. Congratulations, well done. Great. Send us your screenshots, by the way. Let's enjoy it together. Amazing. Okay. And you're in AUD-CHF, which we just looked at. Which other one? But it's good. Your trades are generally going on well. There's improvements, right?
Yeah.
Good, good. So you haven't really been back to crypto since then, I guess?
Nah.
Not really. Okay, cool. I mean, nothing wrong with trading crypto, guys. It's just that, these weeks that you don't plan for. I mean, if you look at us, yes, we've been losing and making profit, but none of us is saying, oh, it's just one long week from nowhere. So that to me is just the advantage. I mean, I'm just picking a random one. Look, we haven't even spoken. Can you see? This is not what I want to be dealing with at this stage of my life. Not at 50. No. Look. So we don't want this. Did I say 50? Yeah, I'm not 50 yet, but there you go. Anything at all. It's just I just can't hack it. I can't hack it. If you want to go down, but don't take the village people. Don't take us with you. This one is just take. Ethereum has been okay, been coming down, and yeah. I mean, look. Can you see? Long. Look. I mean, why? So I think I've been stubborn, but I've not really been trading crypto as not even as much as nothing. I've not been trading at all. It took me a while to get felony off it. I don't know about Naomi now. I know your eyes are still in it. I'm not saying don't, just keep it small. Do you understand? Because nobody can plan for this week. No, don't believe any trader that say, "Oh yeah, I can plan for this thing." I've tried more than 100 strategies. No, it didn't work. You would never plan for a week that will tell you, boom, and we just. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
You can look. Can you plan? This is only 4 hours, which means this week is very long.
Really long.
Look at that. I mean, you can't plan for these things, and these are their stable coins. So please, just if your money matters to you and your health, I'm not saying do not trade it, but put a small amount to make a lot. That's what you should be doing. Not put a lot to make another lot. No, don't do that because it may not go your way. Please, I beg you. Very important. Okay, Naomi, are you in any trade? Probably oil or not in any?
No. I just left oil, but I'm not in any trade at the moment.
Not in any now. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Anyone else, guys? Let me see. Guichi just joined us as well.
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir.
Hi, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good. So talk to me. How, I know you just joined us. Anything you are,
You know,
do you understand?
okay.
I was just going to say, I sent you the link to Think last week, or yesterday rather. So do you understand the, what's it called? The Capital One platform now? Yeah, does it make sense to you?
Yes, it makes sense to me. Thank you.
Have you been
But
doing
I'm still
anything
trying.
yet?
Not yet.
Not yet, okay.
I wanted to use today to just find my way around it.
Yeah, please take your time. There are times whereby we send a lot of information in the group. Please take your
Okay.
time to digest information. Don't trade too many. I mean, we work similarly to the what's it called, the Telegram group, but
Mhm.
it just seems a bit more, I don't know how I'm going to call it, more intimate. But at the same time, you know, the essence of all this is to get somebody become profitable and, you know, be more serious. So it's not, you know, I know it's a bit less noise, etc. as well. Sometimes it could be a bit noisy like this morning, but again, just control yourself. There are less losses here though. I can tell you that. I think people will say they're making less loss, but just please, do you understand me?
All right, sir.
Cool.
Thank you very much, sir.
No problem. Diola, how about you? Any?
Yeah. Hi. So I am in AEDCHF.
Okay.
I got in at excuse me. I got in at 65210. So I think I'm okay. Then I decided to short the Nifty 50.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you're
Yep.
going here quite high. Oh, 65.2. Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Mm.
So you're already making our money, taking money from us now.
Well, you know,
until
I
started.
didn't get it immediately. By the time I saw the message, I saw it had gone up
Oh,
even more.
no, well
So I
done. No,
was
it's
like, okay, let me
good.
go.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
Well done.
So,
And the Nifty as well. All of you going to India.
yeah.
India,
Yeah,
Nifty
well,
50.
I was just looking for something outside of the US UK thing,
Yes,
even though
yes.
it's not
So
really.
over
Yeah.
reliance on the
So
dollar is bad when things are, you know, if things are
yeah.
bad, then of course stay away from the dollar and just, yeah.
Yeah. I got in at a good whatever first of
You
all
had a
for
good
the
entry.
meeting. Yeah, but
Yeah.
the thing was you know that thing that I think sometimes if I just like take my eyes away and I don't really check, but I can't not check because so it was good. I mean, it was really, I got in around 17,500. No, 17,700 or something. Because I left it actually as soon as I got in, and then it said to what in my opinion reverse. So I was like, what's time for this one? So I quickly left it at very little profit, you know, but I got back in again. So that's what I mean now. But the I used the 1 day time frame actually. I didn't
Okay.
use
Oh, you did it on
yeah.
a daily. Fantastic.
1
Fantastic.
day, yeah. So that's
Yeah.
that's the so if you take a look at it on a daily, maybe
Yeah.
I'm
Looking
seeing
at
something
it.
different
Oh,
from what you saw.
wow.
So
Okay.
I don't know.
Not bad. Not bad. So you have
God
to
help me to
understand,
hold my phone.
if you take
But
help, yeah, go on.
my TP isn't far though, because
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if it will
Yes.
go all the way. So I'm just taking that first support
Of course. I
at
was just gonna say, if you take a
17.
trade on a daily, if you take a trade on a
Mm.
daily, you have to be careful with if you take a trade on the daily, you got to be careful and make sure that you know, your assessment is done on daily as well, because, you know, even though this is the daily, but if you look at this daily candle for today, you can see there's a lot involved. You know, there's a lot of today's candle is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, all of this already. So you got to be understand that there's a lot at stake. Okay. Oh, 20. Yeah. All these candles, 8 hours candle. Yeah. So, you know, you've got to understand that your assessment should be done on the daily as well. And there'll be the odd whipsaws, da. So daily trades are for patient people. So please be patient with it. But yeah, no, amazing. You know, if dollar is
I'm
not
trying to
paying.
be patient this time.
If you don't know how to be
I'm trying
patient,
to
just
be
contact Naomi and she'll give you the
I'll
code.
be But my TP isn't far. It's actually 17,400. Even at that, it give me 100%, so I'm okay. I don't want to.
Like your Bible say, you go eat enough from people's food now. I mean, and that's it. You cannot jar your pan. But anyway, great. Okay, so I mean, let's just, even I'm still learning. I'm not going to pretend. Not all trades I'm going to call is going to be right. I'm still learning. We're all learning, and guys, just take it slow with yourselves. You will make some losses, but I think generally here we're making more wins than losses, and there's more peace of mind. So when the market's too erratic, try and control yourself to either stay out or trade with a very, very tiny amount. And that's it. Oh, someone's gone. Okay, do we have any question? Nothing?
None.
No
question. No question.
none of it.
Fantastic. I don't know why today was a bit drawn out, but yeah. So Goichi, we tend to have our meetings mostly Wednesdays. It was usually Wednesdays. So let's just, it doesn't take this long sometimes, but hey, sometimes it drags on a bit. We just look at trades, we review where we are and see what we're doing wrong. And it's all about review, just get better. All right, guys, thank you. And
I'm so sorry,
I-
sir. Today's Thursday.
Yeah.
You
I pushed it. Yeah, what it says? Today's Thursday. Yeah, I know I pushed it from yesterday to today, but yeah,
Okay, sir. All right. Is it
yeah, it was meant to be yesterday, but I pushed it to today.
all right, sir? All right, sir.
All right, then you take care and see everyone. Does anyone want to say somebody want to say something or? All right, guys, take care. Bye bye.
Thank you.